Well, new this morning, for years, we've talked about the digital divide at schools all across the state. Students from lower income families just at a disadvantage, unfortunately, especially with virtual learning during the pandemic. Well, now, Arizona's Superintendent of Public Instruction teaming up with Cox to make a program tackling the digital divide even better. Superintendent Kathy Hoffman joining us live this morning to talk about this program, all part of the Connect to Compete internet service. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Superintendent Hoffman, this is a big deal because we know that internet service is so vital, especially right now as so many kids are going back to virtual learning.
Exactly. Across the state, many, if not most of our schools are transitioning to some form of either hybrid or virtual distance learning types of instruction. And so this is one solution that we found to help tackle the digital divide issues that our students are facing.
So who qualifies for this and can people still sign up for it, or is it current users right now?
No, families can still sign up, and actually our school leaders and educators can help their students to sign up and their families. They can go to the Cox website and look for the Connect to Compete program. It's $9.95 a month. So basically this is providing a affordable plan for families that qualify. And one way to know if you qualify is if you qualify for a free or reduced lunch plan through our schools. And so this is directly meant for families who qualify for as a low-income family, and then the internet speed is what part of what this program is doing is bumping up the internet speed to 50 megabytes per second through the end of the school year.
And will that be enough? We've heard of numerous problems. I mean, we've had it in my house, just having Cox die down. Will that extra boost be enough?
Well, I think we could always, all of us, including myself, always would like to have faster internet speeds, but I think this is a step in the right direction, and I'm very grateful for Cox stepping up to provide both an affordable plan and for thinking about the connectivity speeds. We need both for our students to be able to participate in virtual learning so that they can video conference with their teachers and their peers and make sure that school is a very interactive experience for them. So I'm grateful for that partnership.
Now, we know it's certainly not the same as being in class, but this is what we have to deal with. While I have you, can I ask you, how are you feeling with everything where it stands right now? 18%, the numbers yesterday of more than 12,000. How do you feel about where schools stand? And it's still, district to district, sometimes school to school.
That's true. The numbers this week have been grim as we are seeing the impact of Thanksgiving. And this is devastating for our schools. I'm hearing of more and more districts making the decision to transition to distance learning, whether that's this week or next week, or even looking ahead to January. We're hopeful about the vaccine in the future, but we still need to take this virus very seriously, especially if we want our schools to be open. We need to continue to watch those metrics and to see the positivity rate in our communities. And right now it is very high across the state, not just in the urban areas, but also in our rural areas. So this is a huge challenge for our schools because, as we know, it's still a challenge, especially in our rural communities, for students to access internet where they do not have the broadband internet or where they do not have adequate cell service. So this is very concerning for me at the state level.
Do you think we need a statewide mandate in terms of where everything stands so it's all the same, or it's okay the way it is with each district and each school making the decision?
I understand that it is very challenging when we see districts and schools making individual decisions, but when I speak with our school leaders across the state, many are very grateful that we're not using a one-size-fits-all model and that we're using the metrics where we can look at individual schools or individual districts, and they can partner with the county health to make decisions that are best for their community, because many of our school leaders are looking for ways to continue to provide some sort of on-site support services or in-person learning opportunities to make sure that they're serving the most vulnerable students.
Yeah, we know there are pros and cons to both sides of it, and just hoping everyone stays safe and healthy and masking up when they're in class like they need to be. Superintendent Hoffman, thank you so much. We're going to put all the information on this Cox plan at azfamily.com. It begins Friday, correct, when they'll boost that internet service?
Absolutely, but families can sign up as soon as today.
Okay.
So we want people to get connected.
Perfect. Thank you so much.